Hey, you guys, Josh out here in Singapore, and thank you so much for joining me on the Night Out podcast. You guys, I have been having such a blast going through all of my old posts, saved posts, just kind of reminiscing a little bit. I've been looking over the year as a whole. I can't believe I've done so many podcast episodes, and I'm actually feeling really pleased. I'm kind of feeling a little, I don't know, motivated, excited. I don't know what the word is, you guys. I'm feeling encouraged that I might be able to hit this 1,000 mark. Yeah, I didn't think it would be possible, and I knew I had plenty of time, and a lot of the times I was like, yeah, I got time, I'll do it tomorrow, whatever, and I put off a lot, but I'm back in the game, I'm on target, I'm on track to, hit my goals and everything, and I feel pretty good about it. And so, like I said, I was going back through all of my old posts, old saved stuff. I'm trying to clear out all that stuff because I kind of want this new, fresh energy for 2021, right? So here I was going through stuff, and I found a post that I had saved, and it's about deja vu, and it's a concept that I've really loved kind of, daydreaming about a little bit. I have a lot of deja vu moments and I have many, many theories, but I want to talk to you about this one in particular because I thought that was kind of different as well. So what I want to do is actually explain my theories and then explain this one because I think it's cool to kind of, I don't know, daydream about stuff sometimes and wonder, what things could possibly mean because there is no real definition, right? I can't prove that this is exactly what it means or not because I only have this reality to contend with, which, let me say, that's plenty actually. Anyway, so my theory on deja vu all the way up until this point was the fact that I felt like I had lived something before, right? Hey, I've been here before, I know how this plays out, I've seen the scene before, what's going on. So I figured it was reminiscent of a past life. I always thought that, deja vu meant that I had lived this life before and the karma meant that I was trying really hard to make all the right decisions instead of the wrong ones. It's kind of like choose your own adventure, right? And I chose, and then I came to a place where I had chosen something else before and I knew it, so I chose a different path to see how it would go out. So that was kind of my rudimentary idea of what deja vu meant. And of course, there are many other ideas that coincide with that. So I thought past life, choose your own adventure, figure it out. And when you find yourself in a familiar place, you choose something different because you know what you chose the last time, if you remember. But otherwise it's just like, oh my God, passing feeling. I think I've been here before. We've had this conversation before. This is weird. But this one says that deja vu is that unsettling feeling of having lived a moment before as a crossover with a parallel universe. That's kind of cool, right? So this would mean that whatever you're doing while experiencing the deja vu, a parallel universe of you is doing it in a different universe simultaneously, therefore creating an alignment between the two universes. Now, how cool is that? That's kind of like a multiverse kind of thing then, right? Is that possible? I don't know. I have no idea. But if it was a parallel universe, and in that universe, some of the details are different, the background is different, the scenery maybe, the weather, I don't know, but they're doing, as in making the same decision that I am at the same time, and so we kind of sync up for a second. And imagine what that would mean for your consciousness, though. That means your crown chakra, technically you're connected to everybody, but then what if you're connected to everybody, like parallel universes and such? Like that becomes a little bit more deep and a little bit more scary a little bit, right? I don't know. But I do like that idea. I think it's very, very strange and fantastic at all the same time. But what if I'm doing the same thing in another universe? I kind of hope not. I kind of hope I'm doing something different. I'm hoping that I'm doing as many different things as possible with all of my avatars all over the galaxy or whatever. But if that is a parallel universe and I'm making the same decision, like what would that mean? How would that look? Quite interesting. For me, I like the idea of past lives. I like the idea of, my soul has traveled so much and I have experienced so much, possibly as an Arcturian, possibly as, a human or whatever race there is in the galaxy. Who knows, right? I mean, this life on Earth is plenty to contend with, and I can't imagine having, memories of so many other things as well. But it happens. I know that I have familiars in this life. I know that there are people that, God, I know I've known you forever, but I've just met you. I have a specific familiar that I'm with at the moment, and I feel like I've known you forever, and parts of you disgust me, and parts of you I love to death, and I don't know. We're just gonna wing it and see what happens. So the idea of deja vu is a weird phenomenon. I don't know what the meaning is. I don't know what it's meant to do for us, but I do know for me specifically, when I do experience deja vu, that I I kind of smile to myself thinking, hey, I've been here before. And it makes me feel a little safe because I feel like the story I tell myself is it means you made it to this point already. That you've done up to here and everything was okay. So now going forward, it's almost like God, it's almost like a sign to me, a confirmation of the fact that things will be okay. You've been here before. This is all right. This is not your first time. Um, it's not it's not that you are not without help or support. You've been here before. It's okay. You'll be all right. So for me, it's almost like a confirmation. It's almost a very like calming, soothing feeling that okay, all right, I've been here before. It's going to be okay. Now, sometimes I do get a sense of foreboding, like something bad might be about to happen, but usually, it's more like, all right, I'm okay. I can make it through this. I've had this conversation before, and usually I say something to the person that I'm with. Hey, you know what? I swear to God, we've had this conversation before. This is familiar. I've been here before, and we laugh to ourselves and carry on the conversation. So it's not anything earth shattering. It's not anything that's kind of mind blowing that stops me in my tracks or anything. Because I mean, I do get signs sometimes. I do have dreams. I do say things and they kind of happen. But when it comes to deja vu, it's a little less interfering. It's a little less scary. So I feel more like, okay, I saw a coin, or I saw repeating numbers, or I saw a feather somewhere. It's more like that. I feel comfortable. I feel supported. I feel the presence of me having done this before, so I'm not so worried. It kind of eases my nerves a little bit when I have deja vu. Now, that wasn't always the case, but I don't know. I think it's fun to speculate about some of these things that you never will have a real answer to, but you get to make up your own story of what it means and how it makes you feel, and you kind of go with your gut. So usually when I go through a deja vu experience, I feel okay. I feel tickled a little bit, like, haha, this is funny. Oh my gosh, I've been here before. And it gives me a sense of peace, actually. I don't feel so nervous. I don't know if I've never thought about this before. I've never noticed what my mood was before I realized it was deja vu, but I don't feel uncomfortable. I don't feel worried or scared. I don't feel shocked or anxious. I feel okay. I feel like, all right, I've been here. This is cool. This has happened before, so that means that the person I'm with is not the person that I'm not supposed to be with in this moment. It's a good thing. So I feel all right. I don't feel worried, and I feel like I don't know, anything could be possible. I wonder if it is a parallel universe. I wonder if I am connected to my other selves. The movie One, The One comes to mind with Jet Li, where one of the guys goes off in search of all of his avatars to kill them off so he can gain their strength. Something about if you kill your avatar, you gain their strength or some crazy stuff. So as he was doing that, there's one other Jet Li, obviously the one on Earth, and he's getting stronger as this guy's killing people as well. So not only is the assassin Jet Li getting stronger, but the human Jet Li is also getting stronger, and he's, beyond his own ability to explain and all kinds of stuff. But it was kind of cool. So maybe there are many versions of me, and maybe they are doing similar things that I might be connected to. But if that's the case, that's a lot of information that I would have access to. That's a lot of experience that I would be connected to. I don't even know what I would do with all of that, but interesting theory to ponder. So this one is a little bit more fun. It wasn't meant to teach you a lesson. It wasn't meant to put you in your place or remind you, hey, you got work to do. It's more like, I wonder. I have no idea. I would love to hear your theories. Let me know in the comments. But for now, there are some things that are fun to just kind of speculate about and then leave them be because you can't do anything about them anyway. Just experience them and let them go. All right, you guys, I'll catch you later. Bye.